Alright, look, I'm sure if you're anything like me at this point in your life, you are sick of the conventional discipline building habits like wake up early and do the hard thing no matter what you feel. Obviously, we know that it's not going to help us whatsoever. So, today I'm going to be talking about a few of the unconventional ways that I have found that have actually helped me build discipline instead of just talking about it and doing the normal things. So, for those of you who don't know me, before we get into this, my name is Carson Johns. I make videos like this. I kind of mainly talk about problems I'm currently going through and the lessons I'm learning so that you don't have to make the same mistake. And I'm just making these in hopes that you become the best version of yourself. So, that's basically the premise here. Now, I have some notes taken down just so I can hit some of my main points. Did a little bit of research before this video of the stuff that truly helped me. So, number one, leverage micro commitments. Now, what do I mean by micro commitments? Essentially, what this is and how I use it is telling someone something that I want to do. For example, I could go to someone that I don't want to disappoint or I want to impress in a way and say, I'm going to do this thing for this amount of days. The goal with this is to almost make it like so simple that you look stupid if you fail. Let's take an example that I am currently doing. So I am kind of trying to post 30 videos on this channel in 30 days, so a video every day. And so I told my fiance, I said, I'm going to post every day for 30 days on this channel. It's pretty simple. I mean, these videos realistically between like thinking about the concept, like basically A to Z process take me 15-20 minutes. I have 15-20 minutes every day. So if I fail this, I kind of look like an idiot, and that's just me being lazy. So just some of these micro commitments. For you, it could be telling, I don't know, your parents, yeah, I'm gonna do 10 push-ups every day for 30 days, or 50 push-ups, whatever it is for you. I'm gonna journal for 5 minutes every day for 30 days. Something so simple that you look stupid if you fail. We wanna bring a little bit of fear into this, because sometimes fear is the best driving factor. Now, number two, do what I like to call pleasure fasting. So, something that you really enjoy, and this is almost a dopamine detox in a way, and showing that you truly are in control of yourself and your emotions. So, say you really enjoy something like drinking coffee or going on your phone, whatever it might be. Find something that you enjoy that might not be inherently bad in that moment and cut it out for a set period of time. Whether it's 3 days, whether it's a few weeks, just cut it out. You're not doing this because this thing is inherently bad. You are doing it to show yourself that you are in control. That when you set your mind to something, you do it. That's going to build discipline as well as confidence. So for me, when I did this in the past, I said, okay, I'm not going to go on my phone for 30 minutes when I wake up. I mean, going on your phone in the morning is probably not the best thing, so it probably was a good thing for me to cut out regardless. But I mean, there are some reasons I need to go on my phone for work, to respond to messages, so on and so forth. So I mean, it's kind of like a kind of a sting in a way, but just showing if I set my mind to something, I'm going to do it. Number three, something I like to call the 5 second rule. I think it's Mel Robbins who really popularized this, but essentially what this is let's say you're laying in bed and you're getting ready to jump up and get out of bed in the morning, but you really don't want to do it, or there's something that you truly do not want to do. The 5 second rule is basically counting down from five in your head, going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on one, you take a micro action towards completing that task. So for getting out of bed, it'd be pulling your covers off of you. At that point, you already have some sort of movement. The ball is starting to roll, so you just continue on with the actions from there. Putting your feet on the ground, getting up, you're out of bed. Essentially, this is super, super useful for any of those tasks that you really don't want to do. If I'm filming a video, I'll turn on my ring light, I will set the camera up, and at that point, I'm already 90% of the way there, so I might as well just start filming and get it done. Number four, discomfort. something that kind of requires some discipline to get into in the first place, but something that people don't realize builds a lot of discipline just by doing it. So this is basically doing anything that you don't really feel 100% comfortable with. Now, this doesn't mean, oh, I don't feel comfortable doing drugs, so I'm going to do them because it trains discipline. No, of course not. This is a cold shower. This is talking to someone that might make you a little bit nervous. This is having the hard conversation. Doing controlled discomfort in a way that is going to be productive towards your end goal and your version of success. Now, throughout these videos, when I talk about versions of success, you might be wondering, what does that even mean? What's he talking about? On paper, I think a lot of people believe that success is monetary. Success equals having a lot of money, having the cool car. I truly believe that success means different things for different people. For me, my version of success is freedom and having the ability to spend time with my future family. For you, it could be, being able to travel the world and have location freedom whenever you want. We all have different versions of success, and all of our actions that we do, once we get crystal clear on what that version of success is, should align with that. If you want, I'm more than happy to make a video on finding that version of success, just so you can kind of use that as your North Star when watching these videos to drive all of your actions. But number 4 was discomfort. Number 5, our final point, and in my opinion, one of the most important for me especially, is reward consistency, not wins. Now, our last video that I filmed like 15 seconds ago, we talked about consistency. Because what I found as I've gotten more into the self-improvement game is it's without a doubt one of the most important pieces. Inherently, at a root, I am a perfectionist. For whatever reason, when I feel like I could do something a little better or I slacked off in some way, I almost like just shut down. Like I really struggle with it for whatever reason. Even in these videos, if I'm like, oh, my camera was a little crooked, I refilmed the entire thing. And that's me trying to get a big win, is what I've discovered. Me trying to feel like everything is just perfect, everything's set in stone. But consistency is so much better. And you're going to see so many more results from it. For me, another example of this is when I go to the gym, and this probably resonates with a lot of you. As you get more into the self-improvement space, for some reason, you get a little bit more hard on yourself. You hold yourself to a higher standard. So when I go to the gym and I don't have time to complete my full workout, or I feel like I might have cut a set 1 rep short, or I could have maybe got 1 more, yet I didn't. The entire workout is ruined because I feel like I failed. I feel like I wasted that entire time. But what I need to realize is even 10% getting in there and having a workout that gets me 10% of a 100% workout is still a million times better than 0. And that is that consistency that compounds day over day, week over week, month over month, year over year. One of my biggest mottos is become 1% better every day. Something as small as 1%. It doesn't matter what that is for you, but something so small over your lifetime compounds exponentially. So just focus on that 1%. You don't have to become a whole new person each and every day because that's not realistic. You just need to make small micro actions every day that you get you just a little bit better. And that is consistency. So celebrate that consistency. There's some good ways you can do this. You could put some sort of board up on your wall and mark it off every time that you go and hit a workout. Excuse me, not every time you hit a PR, but anytime you just get in there and do any sort of workout, whatever that means for you. You could I don't know if you remember when you were a little kid where you had those rings dangling from the ceiling and you can tear them off as you get closer to Christmas. You could have some rings dangling from your ceiling and tear it off every time you do a workout. And by the time you get to an end of it, you could have some sort of reward for all of your consistency. That's actually a great idea. I just thought of that on the spot. I might put some rings in that cord. But basically, the purpose here is to celebrate consistency and not wins. Not when you hit $10,000 in a month, not when you hit a new PR in the gym, not when you get a girlfriend. The reps that you take to get up to there. Because it's not about the journey. Or wait, no, it is about the journey. It's not about the end goal. So, kind of a rapid fire one here, but I hope some of these points helped you. I know for me, these are things I never really heard. I kind of just had to discover on my own, but they almost helped me a million times more than the conventional discipline of waking up early, do the hard thing even when you say you don't want to or when you don't feel like it. Just a little more actionable and things that you could do today instead of having to have a baseline of discipline already. So with that said, for those of you who are trying to improve your life or you feel stuck and you're not exactly sure why that is, I have a little quiz linked in the description of this video. It's going to have you ask a few questions and I'll give you a good next step from there, either a free community or a paid community just based on what I think might be best for you. So feel free, answer the questions down below and check that out if you're truly serious about making a change and becoming the person that your future self is going to be. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this one and I will see you in the next one. Peace.